Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody. How are you guys doing? I hope you all guys have a great week and great day and great night. So now, today I'm gonna show you uh, how to make a good soup. So today, the soup I'm gonna make is the butternut squash soup. So this is a butternut squash. It's very this when you cook it, it's very creamy. It's very what do you call it? It's not mushy, but what do you call this? Creamy, yeah, creamy. So today it's the butternut squash. So what I'm gonna make is not just just a regular butternut squash, okay? I'm putting. You see a lot of recipes and videos that people are making uh, with the butternut squash, but today I'm gonna make a little different, and there's a twist on it. So butternut squash with a twist on my own version. Alright, you need a butternut squash. It depends how much soup do you want, so you can get as much as you want. But I got one, I don't know how, I think this is like kind of like 2.5 pounds. So butternut squash, and the twist for that is coconut milk. It doesn't matter what kind of coconut milk do you have, okay? I just picked the light coconut milk. I don't know why, but coconut milk, this is gonna be really tasty. A little bit, half a teaspoon of fish sauce, just to little taste, because I don't use salt. Like I said, I start using salt when my husband's doctor changed his diet. Half a teaspoon only, half a teaspoon of fish sauce, not more than that, okay? Onion powder and garlic powder as the substitute of my salt. For probably 8 medium size of a bowl, you put 1 teaspoon of garlic powder and then 1 teaspoon of onion powder, but you have to taste it. If it's not enough taste, you think it's not good enough yet, then you can add a little bit more, but don't overpower it. Okay, start with 1 teaspoon, then taste it first before you put some more if it doesn't. And some people, they don't like cilantro, but my husband loves cilantro. And a lot of people already tasted this soup, a lot of our friends, and they like it with the cilantro. So my original recipe, I put cilantro. You can skip it if you want. It's optional, okay? And then of course my garlic, minced garlic. That's my minced garlic. Take it out. Minced garlic and 1 onion. If you have the big onion, just a second, I forgot to get onion. I'll show you how big it is. Alright, and 1 onion, okay? It's a medium size. You can put as much as you want. If you want a lot of onions, if you want a little onions, you can even put half, but I normally put 1 onion. It tastes better. So now we're gonna start. I'm already boiling some water so that when after I peel and after it's peeled and it's cut, the butternut squash, I can put now in the pot, or yeah, in the saucepan. So I already started boiling water. So I got extra onion last time that was left. when I made some salad. So now I'm gonna put this as well. But it's up to you how much onion you want, and how it depends how big or how much soup you make. So now, so remember the ingredients. Okay, first, butternut squash. Remember, if you want a creamy, super yummy, like I said, this is my butternut squash soup with a twist, my own version. Don't forget to get coconut milk. Make sure you have coconut milk if you want soup, butternut squash soup with coconut milk. Coconut milk, this is my secret. This is what my husband loves, because he loves coconut. So coconut milk. And fish sauce, onion powder, garlic powder, and even though I already have a fresh onion, just the aroma of it, I also put half a teaspoon of chopped onion, dried chopped onion, okay? Dried chopped onion. If you don't have it, it's optional, but I just love using this. I just love putting this. Okay? If you have it, that's good. If you don't worry about it, because you already have your fresh onion. Garlic. Okay, the garlic, you only put half a teaspoon of minced garlic. It's minced garlic, okay? Half a teaspoon. Do not overpower the soup, because you can't taste the good taste of the soup if you overpower it with the spices, okay? So it should be minimal, okay? But if you want a very overpowering soup from the spices, that's your choice, okay? And cilantro, like I said, a lot of people like butternut squash soup with cilantro. This is also have a lot of good health benefits, okay? So cilantro. So now let's start with the onion. And then I'm gonna peel because you have to put the onion first so that it will get soft right away, and then after you boil the squash, before you put the squash in the pot, in the boiling water, make sure you put the onion first and the garlic, okay? Onion and garlic only for the first boil, when the water is already boiling. And then when you're done with the squash, everything is peeled off, cut, then you put the butternut squash second, and wait until it's done, it's soft, the butternut squash, and then take out the butternut squash and put it in the blender and blend it so it will make like liquid, okay? But if you don't have a blender, you can just use any spatula to press it until it make it like liquid, or you can use electric mixer, like how you use it to make a mashed potato, okay? Or just mash it with something, whatever you have at home. Turn off the stove when you use the electric mixer and directly to the pot. Turn off the fire first, and then use the electric mixer to make it like liquid, to mash it. Alright, so that's what it is. So, onion. Alright, the onion is chopped, okay? You need to chop the onion because it should be really super creamy, and normally I don't like to have it still have pieces in there, okay? It should be blended all together, okay? To make it really nice looking and creamy and tastes good. Okay, so chop the onion. Like I said, I already have the water boiled. So I'm just gonna put the onion like this and put it in the pot. Right. First things that you put first: onion, garlic, and butternut squash, and then wait until it gets soft, and then you can blend it or whatever you can. You smash it, whatever you can use to turn this into liquid. Okay. Okay. When you already put the squash, the onion, and the garlic in the pot and it's boiling, high heat for the first 20 minutes. And then check if it's soft. If it's not yet soft, then just keep cooking. Let it cook first. And then if you think it's already done, it's soft enough that you can blend it, smash it, whatever, then smash it and then put it back in the pot. Then you continue to boil it. And then when it's already boiling again, then turn down to medium-high. No, yeah, medium-high heat. Medium heat, I should say, medium. Because you don't want the soup to get burned, okay? Especially when you are doing something else or you're cooking, so it's better if you cook it slowly, okay? It will taste better too because you're not in a hurry to cook it. So there you go. So the rest of the spices, the ingredients, you put it later when it's already became liquid, okay? When it's already mashing and then it's boiled, put to boil again, and then you put it in the pot again. So medium heat when it's already mashed. And, oh, look at that! See how nice it is? Oh, beautiful color. It's like a papaya, ripe papaya. I am making all the dishes that I'm cooking, guys, that I've been showing you on my videos. Those are all a low sodium diabetic diet. So you can also put some salt if you want, but like I said, for health-wise, I should say, watch out for what we eat, watch out for what we put on our food. So salt is one of the most critical that you can put on your food because, one, it can lead you into water retention in your lungs, heart, or liver. So we have to be careful of what we eat and what we put in our body. So we have a lot of spices that we can use. So we have to use it, the healthy food that we can get. Look at that. It's really nice. So this is going to be a creamy butternut squash soup. Maybe I call it butternut butternut, coconut butternut squash soup. Maybe that's how I can call my own butternut squash soup. My own version. And I used to make a lot of, or cook, bake a lot of food, goodies, vegan. I make vegan and vegetarian. I used to do that. So I'm trying it again the best I can, but my husband needs a little protein from meat. That's what the doctor said. So, but I'm still making a lot. This is not actually a vegan because I put a fish sauce, but maybe we can call it vegetarian. Alright. So take out all the seeds and everything that's inside of the butternut squash. So, there you go. And of course, before we peel this off, we're gonna wash it again. I don't know, I'm used to it. Keep washing and washing and washing. So, you know, when I was a kid, when I was still in the Philippines, I was a kid. My grandmother used to cook squash. This kind of squash, butternut, and used to put coconut on it. We call that, in Tagalog is Ginataang, Kalabasa squash. I used to dislike the squash when I was a kid, but now, when I came here in America, everything changed for me. I couldn't believe that squash is very expensive here, especially the butternut squash. So, avocados are very expensive here. Because I only know, probably only one place that I know that can grow avocado. I think it's only in San Diego, California. So, after the crop, the avocado in San Diego, California, I think it all comes from other countries. So, alright. Let's peel it off, like that. Well, at least this one is not too hard to peel it off, you know, because normally butternut squash or any kind of this squash, not the yellow squash, because this squash is like a fruit. Fruit too, this is called it fruit too, but you know, the yellow squash is like zucchini talking about. But this one, when you peel it off, this one, it's really tough. But thanks God, what I got the other day, what I got today is really easy to peel it off. So I'm happy about that. I'm still trying all my best to cook for my husband's meal, prepare his food, because I want him to be healthy and live longer and spend time with him longer. And even though I am disabled too, I have chronic pains, been 15 years. I had multiple surgeries in the last 13 years because of a bad, believe it or not, a very simple surgery. My very first surgery, it was only a gallbladder removal. But unfortunately, that surgeon who did that surgery for me accidentally damaged some of my nerves, cut some nerves, even though it was laparoscopic, and it changed my life completely since then. So, but Even though it's hard for me to do all this work, cooking and everything else, I need to do it the best I can for my husband because I want him to be with me as long as we can. I'm thankful to the Lord that even though it's hard for me, it's still helping me in so many ways and give me a little energy to do all this. So, yeah. But I love doing it because my husband is such a wonderful man, a wonderful husband. The most caring and the most understanding husband I've ever known, understanding man I've ever known. But of course, God is the person. But when it comes to humanity in this world, my husband is the best. There you go. Alright, by the way, I forgot to tell. The cilantro, you put the cilantro last. The last boil of the, when, before you turn off the stove, put the cilantro before you turn off the stove. Okay, it's the very last. Before you turn off the stove, so it won't be overcooked because you also want to taste the cilantro, the aroma of it. So put it last. You have to chop the cilantro and put it in the soup before you turn off the stove. This is a very healthy soup. As we know, the coconut, there's a lot of health benefits too. Oh, by the way, since I bought, you know, moringa, in Tagalog, it's malunggay. The moringa, also, as we all know now, there's a study about that moringa is one of the best leafy vegetables that we can eat because there is so many health benefits. So I'll show you also. I think I have. Oops. See, in the Philippines, you can go to your neighbor and get a fresh moringa, or you can plant your own. But here in the U.S., of course, it's hard to grow moringa. But now I found a moringa powder from the store, in Whole Foods store here in the U.S. See, very expensive little packet, but I paid this, I think, more than $25. I think, or something like that, $25. And this is organic, raw and vegan. So this is a good, it says a good source of goods. That's the health benefits also there. There's so much more. But it contains, says here, good source of calcium, iron and fiber, and great in the smoothies. I'm gonna make a smoothie for my husband later on too. And I'm gonna make a tea, whatever I can use this for. So, moringa powder, vegetable powder. So, my husband is dying to try a moringa on any dish. So, I'm gonna put 1 teaspoon of moringa powder also, okay? If you have moringa, if you have a fresh moringa, that's even better. But like I said, over here in the U.S., it's hard to find a moringa, fresh moringa. But once in a while in the Filipino store or Asian store, once in a while they have moringa, fresh moringa leaves But since I can't go to the Filipino store yet, hopefully one day I can, one of these days. So I'll use the moringa powder, 1 teaspoon. Alright? 1 teaspoon. I forgot about that. He asked me last night if I can put the moringa powder. So now I can. I remember that. Good thing that I remember stuff once in a while. Everything changed about me since I had all those surgeries. And so let's wash it one more time, and then we can put it in the pot, including the garlic. So we need to boil it first before we boil the squash until it gets soft, before we put all the spices and all the other ingredients that we need to put. So, alright, since we're gonna mash it, well, I have a blender, so I'm gonna blend this instead. I have electric mixer, but I don't want to use it right now. I'd rather use the blender. So this, I'll just gonna cut into small pieces so it's easier to cook. Yeah, it's easier to cook. But any size, you can cut it any size you want, okay? But like I said, I'll cut it in smaller pieces so it will be easier to cook. I used to make a pumpkin pie, vegan pumpkin pie as well, but I haven't made it for years, so I have to find my recipe again. All of this stuff that I'm making normal, it's my own recipes, my own creations, my own version. I watch stuff and then I experiment, and I let somebody else taste it except my husband, friends, and they like it. And in the future, watch out, in the future, you want a mild curry dish. One day I will make it. I'm just trying to find my way first, how to cook it with a low sodium or diabetic. Alright, so there. One of these days I will show you how to make a mild curry. I don't know if I'm gonna make curry vegetables, curry chicken or beef. We'll see. But watch out for that. So you guys, if you haven't subscribed my channel, you better subscribe it now. Watch my videos and watch and like my videos and share as well with your friends. Maybe they need something they need some informative ideas or knowledge about a low sodium diet, the low sodium for diabetic diet. Share it to your friends and to the people you know. This might help them in some ways, so please subscribe my channel and support my channel, because I wanted also to help other people that are also have health problems, or battling with their health. Maybe in some ways I can help through my cooking, or how I prepare the food for my husband. My husband is a type 2 diabetes, so I'm trying to reverse his diabetes through my cooking, my food preparation for him. Taking insulin, but lately, since we changed his diet, me and his doctor, thanks God, from 400, now it's down to 210, sometimes even 150, sometimes there are times that it even went down to 79. So my hard work is paying off. So if you have friends that need help to get a better health, and live longer, live happier, you can suggest and share my videos guys to them. Maybe I can help in some ways. So if you guys have a question, just put your questions or your comments in the comment section below, and I will try all my best to reply to all your questions, all your comments as soon as I can. And I will make sure that I will read all of your comments and I will answer your questions. So don't forget to click the subscribe button, guys. And then after you subscribe, click the notification bell and click also that you can get notified every time I upload a new video. So thank you guys for all your support. To all my subscribers, thank you very much for subscribing my channel, supporting my channel. And to those who haven't subscribed it yet but watching my video, thank you so much to all of you guys for taking your time to watch my video. Don't forget to click the like and share my videos, guys. Alright, now I'm gonna put, it's already cut and I wash it again. I don't know how many times I wash it. So I'm gonna put it now in the pot and let it boil. Like that. Okay, and now let's put the half a teaspoon of half a teaspoon. Did I say half a teaspoon or what? I think it's half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Okay. There. But you can put more if you want. I think my husband, he wants more, so I'll put 1 teaspoon instead.